Hello, Rocket League people. Welcome to the Backpost Podcast on this glorious Monday, August 21st. We know you've missed us for a few weeks now, but we're back. Season 3 is in the books, and we're geared up for Season 4. But first, congrats to the Season 3 champs, Monterey Sharks, the white ones. Congratulations, boyos.
Crushed it on your first shot.
First try, every time.
First fucking try. Let's go.
Every time. as some people might notice, there's not a lovely voice introing this one. We have the sound.
True.
But it says some things that are no longer true currently. So we're going to have to get with
Rip.
Bard on that one. But how you boyos doing? You guys having fun this season?
Season's been great so far.
Man, this feels so weird. Kind of miss doing it.
Yeah, it took us a minute to figure out when we could all get on, man. It's been rough.
Oh yeah, hopefully we found a standing ground here.
People have been asking for weeks now, and the Backpost Podcast is officially back
With Koala.
I'm not leaving.
with me.
I'm not fucking leaving. Oh, Wolf of Wall Street reference.
What? Right on.
Yeah. So we got a lot of things to catch up on. How's your guys' first few weeks in the season been?
Man, Shay, thank you for bringing me to Jacksonville. We love it here.
Yeah,
Nice
man.
and sunny, warm all the time. People scream Duval out the windows. It's different from a Go Birds.
It's a big difference for me. I'm a non-playing manager now. I started the season as a playing manager, and my schedule's just been crazy, so I stepped away from the play side. I don't have time to scrim with you guys, but I got some really awesome guys on the team that are really understanding of it, and they're bought in, so good times.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we do a quick review. I guess new league structure, yeah.
Yeah,
we get into it.
All kinds of things that are new, so Pitch, dive into the new league structure stuff and things.
Okay, well, I think we did touch on it maybe at the end of last season, but if you're not aware yet, you're living under a rock. But there are 4 new teams: Rutland Rangers, Fayetteville Toxic Rams. I'm blanking.
Scorchers. There's a couple teams that changed. I don't remember exactly which ones are which.
Yeah. So here. No, that's the same. Jacksonville Kraken is one of them.
Duval!
And the Ottawa Orcas, all brand new teams.
Okay.
A couple of them did change, yes. Chicago Lions, formerly known as the Thunderbirds. What else do we got here? The Sea Riders, Honolulu, previously known as the Stallions. Austin RLC, previously known as the Houston Hayes. The Scorchers, previously known as Dallas D2. The Atlantic City Aces, previously known as the San Francisco Bandits, and the Colorado Mavericks, previously known as the Kansas City Convicts. So
a lot of change.
a lot of change, whole new logos, whole new team colors, and 4 new teams. So we have 20 in total now. But with that, there's too many geographical spots to do. Like Northeast, West, and South. So we just did names, and I kind of spun a wheel. So our divisions are the Burnout, the Nitro, the Speed, and the Drift division. So
4 divisions, 5 teams each.
Correct.
And you win your division, you get
top 4 spot guaranteed in the league standings.
And the Swiss, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, automatically, if you're number 1 in your division, you're top 4, depending on the order of the number 1 teams.
So then after that, we have the rest of the standings, and then at that point, if you're not winning your division, it doesn't matter. At that point, your division doesn't matter essentially. You're just playing against the rest of the league.
It doesn't, but one of the tiebreakers is division record, so that
Okay.
kind of matters. Yep.
Okay. So it still makes it matter a little bit at least.
Yep, because you do play each team in your division once, at least, or once. But with the other divisions, I think you play 2 for each. So we did upgrade to 13 weeks instead of 12.
Right.
And like Koala just touched on, we are doing Swiss for the playoffs this season. Top 16 teams in, bottom 4 eliminated. So that's how we'll do it. I'm excited to do that after just watching Worlds, seeing how all that played out too.
Yeah, I like Swiss as a you can with anything there's pros and cons. You can definitely get some bad luck and get some really good teams a few games in a row, but basically if you win 3, you're in. If you lose 3, you're out.
Yep, correct.
Essentially how Swiss works.
3
each
series.
round, 3 series.
3 series, yep.
I forget what I had said. I think every of the Swiss round is best of 5. Maybe it's best of 7. I think the whole playoffs is best of 7 now that I think about it. And then, if the 8 teams that do make it in will be just a regular single elimination bracket.
Yeah, and we'll be seeded off the Swiss results, right?
Yep, correct.
Okay.
Okay, so I do have it here. All Swiss matches are best of 5, and all bracket matches are best of 7.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. All seasons best of 5 right into a Swiss, which is best of 5, and then top 8 get to play best of 7 to see who wins it all.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a lot of adversity going through a Swiss. So,
Oh yeah,
each time you move on to the next round in the Swiss, the highest seed will always play the lowest seed.
right.
So,
Unless you've already played them in Swiss.
yes, that's a good point.
You guys are hurting my brain.
It is really confusing, but
yeah, it can be.
I got graphics set up for
Yeah,
it.
I'll let you guys handle the confusing stuff.
Yeah, if you go to season 4 announcements, the league section, there's a little PDF I threw in there. You can bring it up, and that'll kind of help you out. But once we get there, I mean, I'll have graphics all over the place. You'll know what's going on.
Oh, it wants me to download it. Trying to noodle me, bro?
Yeah, maybe.
Get them Rocket League items.
Now, it should be interesting to see that, and I'm just glad I don't have to play in it, because that's a lot of Rocket League for me.
Yeah,
It is.
So the first round with all 16 teams, that'll be done in 1 week, and then the second round with 1-0 and 0-1, that'll be the second week, or that'll be like a whole week in itself, and so on and so forth all the way through. So all of those matches, you'll have a week to get a game in, just like regular season.
Yeah, so it makes it easy. It's really at this point gonna be about not being bad. Like, you just got to take the wins when they come. Don't throw anything, because all you have to do is avoid the bottom 4, really.
Yeah.
Swiss for lower seeds is fairly forgiving, because you can get a few teams in a row that maybe aren't the highest or the best teams, and go on a run. So
You got 3 chances to do so too. So.
you just got to make it out. It's about grit and survival at that point.
Yeah, that's what makes it fun though.
Yeah.
And then
I like
obviously you got the 2 teams that'll make it in at 3-0, and then it's game over in the bracket. So
Yeah. Then it's cutthroat bracket time.
yeah.
So, do we want to touch on the draft?
I don't
Yeah.
remember anything about it, except for I got exactly who I wanted. So,
I got the draft board posted in the announcements channel.
of course you do. You look at you.
It was a long draft, but it was a lot of fun, that show.
It did.
It is on there.
There was a lot of there's quite a few trades. It went pretty quick, but it took a while.
Yeah, I mean, first round and second round just felt like it was dragging. You didn't even get to pick till the second round, so you were waiting there forever.
Yeah, I mean, but it was still like really entertaining.
You got your
me and
guys
Boomer
out,
were
right?
sitting there. Yeah, I mean, obviously, we all know that I used what's the what's the term on
Franchise
Mythic?
tag,
Franchise tag on
like a
Mythic,
loser.
and then let the draft play out, and I knew I had 2 second-round picks, so I could pretty much get whoever I wanted. Once I got my first pick, and y'all let Patty P slide.
That's true.
I said okay. Like I don't know what these guys are doing out here, but for some reason he was still there in the second round, so I took him, and so far it's been pretty good.
Looking at the draft, he should have probably been taken in front of a couple of these guys. Oh well, sleep on him. I played him in twos. He ain't nothing. He got carried with the red guy.
Yeah, it was a fun draft. Lots of trades. I mean, the first pick in the draft traded.
Yeah, I did that.
That's all shade.
Yeah.
Raging.
I mean, I'm not going to talk much on it because this is obviously I'm not a manager anymore. But shade, you got to throw your input in now. Now you're a manager.
Yeah, I mean, what was?
I have an addiction to trading. So I was talking with Omaha, and I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not? Let's do it." And it worked out the way I kind of wanted it to. Poor JT took the fall for it, though. Raging Zach ended up going #1 overall. So
Jay drops all the way to 6 overall. Raging Zach just today, we got word, traded for Louis.
Louis don't even know yet. He's sleeping.
Yeah, he probably still doesn't know.
He knows.
So yeah, I know.
Okay.
I saw chat earlier.
Yeah.
So I mean, and Louis didn't get picked until the second round. Technically, he got picked after Patty. Actually,
Yeah.
pick after Patty.
Sure.
Yeah. So, yeah, looking back on this first round is, I mean, some of it definitely makes sense, especially with some of the managers being blue chips themselves, like Boss at 3.
Right. Yeah.
But
It threw some stuff.
yeah, it's just
in there.
wild. I can't believe y'all let Patty P slip. Y'all crazy. Anything else about the draft?
No, just I guess it was a fun one. That's pretty much it, to be honest.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, I don't think there's too much surprise in who people went after, to be honest with you.
No, there was tactics I thought that were kind of used backwards a little bit. Like, if I'm barred, I'm picking Patty first and then picking red guy because there wasn't that many blue chips left.
Yeah,
that kind of thing. But just stuff like that where I was like, you probably could have waited until your next pick to get that person, type of thing. But it was entertaining. You know, we had you guys on the desk, and we had with Slim and Wolf.
Yeah, Slim and Wolf were on the other
The booth.
desk. The booth. Yeah.
And then who put the clips together?
Smurfy did. He was supposed to have a lot more from Smurfy.
Way to bring that up.
Well, I didn't know about that, but the ones that were there were good. I didn't really notice that. So
Yeah, they were really entertaining to put in there. I just no complaints at all, except I wish I had them all. That's it, Smurfy. Thank you for your hard work, but you suck at deadlines and getting stuff done on time. Love you.
all right. That was good.
Yeah, but I think we can kind of skip over week 1, yeah, just kind of recap week 2 and start from here.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
what happened week 1?
in the docket here, do you have this last week? 'Cause
Yeah,
it
this
says
is
draft week 1. So I was just
Yeah.
wondering.
Oh,
week 1 review.
Gotcha.
And
Yeah, we
prior
can
week
just run
recap.
through the past 2 weeks and then kind of dive into this third week we just went through, fresh in our minds.
Oh, that was the third
Much-
week, wasn't it?
much fresher.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
a
this
little
is
bit
this is week
behind.
4.
Oh man!
We're on to week 4.
All right. Well,
We're further
So-
along than Pitch thought.
I guess yeah. I guess a quick recap. I could go. I got all the, the streaks here. Las Vegas started out 2-0. Reaper started out 2-0. Lions won their first one, lost their second. Galaxy the opposite, lost their first, won their second. Same with Ottawa and AC. Actually, we'll talk about that real quick if you want to. Orcas and Mavericks game 1, or I think that was the first game played, and it was a banger. Game 5. Kind
Yeah,
of shocked me that
big
Orcas fell
shocker.
on that one.
Yeah. I couldn't believe. Well, especially given what happened this week, and I think they 3-0'd Legends.
The next.
Next week.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened that first week, but I think I lost a lot of credits on that one probably.
Probably. Yeah, that was after Colorado and Columbus made the first official trade of the season, 6 full for Shampoo.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Bacon really has a trade addiction. I know I said I did,
absolutely.
but mine was a joke, and his is we need to find something for him to talk to.
Yeah.
You know?
He's worse than Boomer at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree.
But moving on, I guess the Aces, they lost in week 1, but they won their second time around. The Kraken, we swept, got the first sweep and the only sweep of week 1. Let's go
Easiest
Shade.
game we could have played.
We shit on Bacon's team. and then we got shit on in week 2 by Omaha. So
I played in both those series.
evens out. Colorado started out 2-0. Fayetteville, they beat the Rangers in week 1 in game 5 and then lost their second go around. Cyclones lost week 1, won week 2 against us. Sad. And Honolulu dropped to Philadelphia week 1. You guys remember that?
Yeah, I lost a lot of points on that one too.
Nope. Don't
But you had to
remember.
know I was rooting for my Philly. You know what I mean?
I mean, you can root for them all you want. I still was surprised that they won.
Yeah, so am I. They didn't even have their blue chip there either.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying.
Great.
Yeah, and was their team different, or have they? It might not have been.
They're all they're still the same from draft time. It's KJ
Yeah.
Cosmo,
Nels and
Nels and Morton. Yep. So, not the roster I expected to take down. Was it
No.
Koa, Grant, and Hams?
Yeah, that's what. Like Hams is super mechanical. Koa obviously very good, and everyone knows. So bad with names. Who's the third one?
From the Stallions last season.
Yeah, Grant. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, Grant. Like everyone knows how lethal he can shoot. I could not before the season looked at that team and was like, that's gonna be a tough team to beat.
Yeah, and the thing about Grant is, I just think I think he's a super good player. I just think he's really inconsistent when it gets on the field.
Yeah, maybe. I knew, like I said, I knew Hams is like a. Most people think he's a freestyler. I mean, I think he said he freestyles most of the time.
Yeah.
He's obviously very mechanical, but just something about that that week did not work. But that was week 1
That was
or
week
2.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's week 1. You know.
Yeah, so figuring out to do.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, moving on. Rangers started off 1-1. They lost week 1, won week 2. New York, same thing. Austin RLC, they started off 0-2. Memphis, they got a good win in week 1, but then fell short in week 2. Python started out 1-0, but lost their second week. Our man Bard taking on a team. The defending champs, Monterey, 1-1, lost 1 in the first 2 weeks. Philly, obviously, same thing, and Columbus and Scorchers both started out 0-2 begin the season.
Yikes.
But that leaves us here to week 3. Things are starting to shape out a bit.
Yeah, I mean, well, 2 weeks in, we had 3 teams out of 20 undefeated. And then, obviously, this week, we had 2 teams that were undefeated play each other. So now there's only 2 left. 3 weeks, and almost everyone's lost a game so far.
Except for 2. It's kind of amazing.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
Like, shocking. I definitely didn't think that. I would think 3, 4, 5 weeks into the season, there would still be 3 or 4 at least left.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's better this way.
Yeah, it's the parody's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
We
I
got a
know.
competitive league, man, you know?
It's just wild. It's just wild. Don't bet too many of those credits when the predictions are up because
Definitely don't.
you might lose all of them.
I've lost all of them multiple times.
Yeah, I think I'm back down to like 1,000 now at this point.
I have 230. So, feeling good.
Yeah, oh wait, no, I think I won my last bet and it was an underdog and I think I have 10,000 now.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm coming back up. So recapping now.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
just diving
absolutely.
into the week 3 matchups here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Starting out Monday with Galaxy v Cyclones. Galaxy getting the best of them in a 5-game series.
Yeah, this was
I didn't get to watch much, guys, so this is going to be like all of you guys this week.
it was pretty entertaining. I think Galaxy used their sub, no?
Yes, they
Yeah,
did. I
think this
spoke with
one-
Boomer, and I know that to be true.
Yeah, I think this one went back and forth. I think it was literally 1-1-1-1-1. So
Yeah, I just remember like Zach was playing in the Merc.
that's
He
his
does
form.
that. He
Yeah, he does.
swept us in it, so.
yeah. So
Sure.
he brought it out again. Boomer didn't even start this game. Actually, 60 did.
Conga, wasn't it? Or was that the week before?
No, I think it's
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is 6. Yeah.
yeah, 60's on his team.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he played the first 2 games. And then Terrence was playing for the Cyclones too. So arguably the number 4s on the field, the subs, for the first 2 games, and
Kept it close. It was a good match.
yeah, game 1 was I think 6-3, which wasn't close. But then Cyclones won the second one 1-4. So
It's
it was
crazy
back
seeing
and
that.
forth.
Yeah, back and forth.
Galaxy,
playoffs.
Cyclones, Galaxy, Cyclones, Galaxy. Just back and forth the whole time.
Beautiful. Love a series like that.
So
But Tuesday, Legends getting their first dub. That was a fun one to cast. I was casting that one.
It's a weird way for
Bro.
Bacon to do things. Get a W and trade your blue chip. Crazy.
against the Rangers.
Yeah, the Rangers not off to a hot start.
I
They're
mean,
1-2
I don't-
right now.
I don't understand it. Like, why are Aiden Rathengarden on paper sounds like a
Very,
top
very
team.
tiltable team.
But it's also there are three very heavily offensive players and very low defensive players.
Yeah. I
That's-
mean,
That's my
it's just
scout
surprising.
report on them. But it is surprising because, like you just said, on paper they look like the best team in the league. Like
Top 3 probably on paper, I feel like.
Rath led the season in goals last season, and Garden before he stepped out, he was leading the league in assists, saves, and shots, I believe it was. So, and Aiden's always up there in the top 3 in some categories. So, on paper, like I said, this team should be up there at 3-0 with you guys, but they got some
Yeah.
figuring out to do, which is
Yeah, I'm sure they can do some scrims and get some things worked out, but they definitely have the talent. That's for sure. So we'll see what happens, I guess.
But Legends looking on the ups. No games on Wednesday, but Thursday we had Toxic Rams and Sea Riders, and Toxic Rams came out on top against the Sea Riders. Sea Riders, another team on paper that we thought would be seriously good, and they're at 1-2 to start the
Yeah,
season.
I have to play them this week. I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean anything could happen if all 3 of those players are peaking. I mean that's a hard match.
Yeah. You think?
As long as you don't suck, Koala, you guys will be fine.
It has been our crutch this
Yeah,
entire
you
season.
just stop sucking, and you guys will be fine.
I'm trying. I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
No, I'm Toxic Rams. Freckles, Kilo, Gamer, and then Skull. Which I don't know. I'm not sure if he's played yet this season. I don't think he played in that game.
Yeah, he's played a couple. I think he started the series in game
Oh,
1.
okay.
Yeah.
But
Rams also, all 3 of their games have gone to game 5.
yeah, they're playing it close.
They lost 1
Yeah,
on the other 2.
they have 3 players marked out for that 12 games this season already. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I played with Gamer. He is an incredible threes player. So doesn't surprise me that they're just grinding out wins, honestly, even against teams like the Sea Riders.
Yeah, I thought that draft that she had was fantastic. She was able to get a good team put together.
Yeah, it really is. And they're all very bought in as well. I mean they hop into VCs and do practices, what they can work on and stuff like that, like weekly. So I mean that's
impressive.
That's impressive, yeah.
I know some guys like that.
If the Rangers did that, they would be incredible too.
Yeah. Agreed.
So shout out to Freckles, Kilo, Gamer, and Skull. You guys keep this up, you'll be up there in the top easy.
You're gonna be the very best. Friday was fun.
Friday was super fun.
Oh yeah, this is your guys' game. How'd it go?
They actually came. We were kind of, I wouldn't say underestimating them, but they were like really super
It
close.
feels like you're saying that.
I mean,
that
listen,
I
I didn't
thought we
play,
could win.
but I was sleeping on them.
Do not sleep on Indigo.
Indigo wasn't there. They had a 1 day actually.
Yeah, I just
wait,
because
what?
they had a 1 day, I was very sleep.
Yeah,
that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Wait, who was there one day?
I like Indigo.
Army vet Drew. He was actually
He played
impressive.
really well.
He did. He did play really
I was
well.
impressed with him.
I know nothing about him.
He's new. He's like brand new. Like we just
Oh.
rated him in committee. New.
That's
That new.
crazy.
But yeah, he was. I'm pretty sure he was the team's.
Oh,
leading
you know
scorer in
what?
that series.
Now it's starting to come back to me. Yeah, Craney was like all over the place in that series.
Yeah. He had I think he had like 11 demos. A lot of boost deals. That's just typical Kramer,
Yeah,
though.
yeah, it
You know
is.
that very well. You know that very well. Yeah, they came out and they won game one, which kind of shocked us. So we were like, all right, let's turn it around. Then we won the next two,
And that's
which
when the
were
show started.
they were all really good games. They were all one-score games. And then we put Defane in. We lost game four. So on to game five, Wolf was having like serious internet connections issues the whole
Oh
series.
yeah, that's right. I asked
So
I
Wolf,
asked Shade about that.
yeah, Wolf came out, no blue chip on the field, and we take it with our best game yet in game five. So I
Let's
think
go.
we won that one by 2 or 3. So
Defang gonna get that 4th man of the year for show.
for sure,
Yep,
super
yep.
fun.
That's right.
But yeah,
Damn.
it was a super fun series to play, honestly. And Scorchers are at 0-3 now, but all of their games have been close, so they'll get there eventually.
Yeah, Defane's the man, for sure. But
yeah, that's
if they-
my man's.
Scorcher's got Indigo, and I've watched Indigo play a few times and been impressed pretty much every time.
And yeah, another thing on Defan, I mean, he's super into trying to get better. Like every time we
He
play,
is.
he's like, "Oh, what should I have done there?" Blah blah blah, and talking, and and we did doggy shakes.
Yeah.
Oh, they did not hear that. I muted on.
Okay.
But yes, Odin was shaking right next to me. I muted on OBS.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, I mean, to finish that out, we did replay reviews one day. Defame was, asking questions and everything. So he's super committed to getting better, and I love having him on the team.
Yeah, I love all the guys on our team. Everyone's bought in, trying to get better, help each other out, take criticism well. So, I do want to shout out Huntu, his YouTube channel and streaming. He's starting to do all that stuff. Go give him a follow, give him some love. He's posting our scrims and games, so pretty cool to go back and watch those.
Ooh.
Huntu also, for being new, is a super, super cool dude. He's just he fits in very well. And I think he's just happy at least to be on the team. So the fact that we have him is pretty cool. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he seemed to have just slid right in.
Yeah, he fits in great with the guys, so pretty happy with it. But yeah, we took down the Scorchers, and everybody was chanting for Defane in the chat, and we gave it to him, and it was a good time. It was a good show. Good show.
Chat can get pretty wild sometimes,
Yeah.
You out there get rowdy.
Sometimes you just got to give them what they want, though,
Yeah, I guess so.
They had a fever for
What-
Defane, and the only thing that killed
Why
it
are
was
you
Defane.
taking Wolf out? What are you doing?
And then we play our best game yet. Fuck
No,
Wolf.
sometimes you
Don't get me
got to
wrong,
take
I
your blue
like- I
chips
like
out to make a
Defane.
point.
I played twos with Defane the other day.
Defane's a homie.
That was a little crazy, but if he had
Yeah,
internet
it's
issues,
internet.
then
We say
we
it was
get it, we
internet
get it.
problems, but I was teaching him a lesson. Okay.
okay, all
Just
right.
because you're a blue chip on this roster
Yeah.
don't mean you are special.
Exactly. he took it well.
Well, I mean, I did the same thing with Mythic. That's why he didn't start this last series, Saturday.
Oh, it's not because he was missing in action.
No. I was
No.
teaching him a lesson.
Teach you a lesson.
That was good. That guy needs a
Yeah.
lesson taught.
I agree. He's getting a little too big for his britches sometimes. I
Mhm.
almost hope we lose this next week just to knock him down a peg. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
I would like to not wake up to a DM of him bragging about him being
You
your
guys
team
told me
being over
about
top
that.
of us. He still lost that 1v1 versus me though.
Yep, that is true.
Never take it away, huh?
Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, we can move on to Saturday, which is more stuff I didn't get to watch due to children's sports. So take it away.
That's crazy, children. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I couldn't.
I love them so much.
But after starting off 0-2, Austin ROC find their first W against the Philadelphia Dragons. They took this one 3-1. I think this is honestly the first time they had a full roster. So they do win.
Really?
Yeah, with Icy, Gammy, and I think it was Chronicle out there. So
Yeah, I mean it looked pretty convincing. 3-1. And yeah, there wasn't too much they didn't put up too much of a fight. Austin kind of took it fairly easily.
yeah. And another funny thing is Nels, their blue chip, is still looking for their first goal this season. 0 for
Really?
0 for 5 through 5 games.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's 3 weeks in the yeah, you would expect at least one by now. I mean,
So they got some figuring out to do. I mean, I'm not sure his availability. Maybe he was late to a couple games and all momentum was lost by the time he's put in. But I don't know. We'll see. Dragons at 1-2 for the season, but plenty of time to turn things around.
yeah, well, like you said, you just gotta stay out of the bottom 4. So, I mean, there's still so much time. 13 weeks, so much time left in the season.
Yeah.
Only 10 weeks left. Just saying.
That's plenty. It's plenty of time. It's plenty of time. No need to panic. No need to panic.
I mean, it's only 10 weeks, guys.
And then your game, Koala. You guys dropped game 1, right? And then went 3 in a row.
Yeah, we dropped the first game. It was me. It's Adam in Discord, but Soul Reaper in the game, and Patty, and we should have won that first game, but we didn't. And yeah, so then Adam subbed out, Mythic subbed in, and took the next 2. I subbed out, subbed Adam in, and we took the last one. So we got 2 sub games in that series, so one ahead of the amount of weeks that we played, and I don't know, yeah, looking good. We didn't.
What'd you see out of Memphis? I mean, they looked strong week 1, but they lost 2 in a row now. They were all close games, weren't they?
They were score-wise, they were close. They didn't really feel that close though. Like we never really felt like we were really in danger of giving up a goal. I mean, we were every once in a while. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It didn't feel threatening, really. It's like the best way I can describe playing them. They're not a bad team. I just think they'd probably have some things to figure out. I just think we played like a better threes game than them, essentially.
Yeah, you guys look good.
And you know, when you have Patty and Mythic, it can feel pretty easy sometimes. So.
And 3-0, the Reapers go.
Yeah, undefeated. We do play the Vegas High Rollers week 8. So there can only be one undefeated, possibly.
The goal is to go 8-0 till that game. Or
I mean, I would think if we both went undefeated, it would be game of the week at that point.
Well, absolutely.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
Nah,
game of the week, week
game.
8.
Boring game.
might be. But yeah, I don't know. Luckily, we've been playing pretty good. I've been playing like shit for 3 weeks, but luckily I drafted good enough teammates where I don't have to play good to win. So
playing like shit's what led to me to not play.
I literally told you, I was like, it sounds pretty good. I've been playing like shit, so
it's real fun. And the adrenaline rush you get while watching your team. Ugh.
Not being able to do anything.
Yeah,
I bet
like
it is
I
fun.
can't get into anything about this. Fix it.
I kind of only want to manage next season, actually.
It's actually pretty fun to sit there and just have everything invested in it, but nothing you can do to fix anything that's happening.
Right.
Like I'll pop into chat and be like, "Hey, fix that rotation or back post,"
It makes winning better for you.
But it's on them, And then I'm
Yeah.
so proud of my baby boys.
Also, hey idiot, stop doing that.
Right.
Yeah. Shay did pop in a couple times in our game and say that pretty
Yeah.
much.
Pretty much. Stop doing
Oh,
this.
I believe it. I 100% believe that.
You don't know me. Moving on. Did you get...
Sure.
What?
I said sure.
Yeah, you don't know
Sure.
me. Moving on. What we got going on here?
Quadruple header Sunday.
Jeezy
4
Pete's, that's
games
a lot of
yesterday.
Rocket League.
Yeah, sure was.
Imagine having to stream those. That's crazy.
Wow.
Dago took over one of them for me.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
The best game too. So.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Yeah,
The
there's
first game.
only one that looked competitive.
Yeah, the first game was just high rollers sweeping the Mavericks, and the high rollers should be 3-0 at this point, essentially.
This was a battle of two undefeateds too.
Yeah. Yeah, the Mavericks' strength of schedule maybe wasn't as proven as the high rollers, but the high rollers are good. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, no Slim on the pitch though. It was Kaipo every game.
And they still did it.
That's
Oh no, they
awesome.
lost.
Sorry.
No Slim Weenie for the Mavs.
That is true.
So it could have been a little different, but still think the way that the high
Wow.
rollers played probably
Mavericks
would've
being
been-
smart though. Get your sub games in early. Make that push at the end of the season. Let's go.
Like, look, saying like we're gonna lose this game anyway. Let's use the
Exactly.
Sub all,
Yeah, if you
all three
think you're gonna
games.
lose, get your sub games in. What's it gonna hurt?
Yeah,
I
true.
mean, that is definitely a thought for sure.
But second game, Pythons came out and won game one, and then the Lions took the next three. They turned up after that. I remember streaming this game. The Lions looked like ass in game one. I'm gonna just say it.
Yeah.
But they came out like really firing in the next three. So that was pretty fun to watch. They were all pretty close games too.
Yeah. It was. I thought it was going to be a sweep after that first game, and then it just absolutely turned it around. Never looked back.
Yeah, I think
Pretty
the
wild.
Pythons went up like 3-0 in game one, and then Lions came close. I remember that it was to tie it up at the end, and it went off the post.
Oh yeah,
Right, because I remember seeing you in chat saying you're like, "What the fuck just happened?" But yeah, that was pretty cool. But I think like scoring those 2 goals in almost a third, I think that like really gave them the momentum to sweep the next 3 games. So
Yeah, it just broke them.
yeah,
Next game, White Sharks versus Aces.
It's the competitive one.
The
our
competitive one.
defending champions at 1-2.
They weren't good
These are-
regular
yeah.
season last season though. Like they turned it
No.
up in playoffs. They're a playoff team, man.
Well, that's because they had Corvus.
Uh-oh.
I'm telling you, Corvus was the catalyst of that team at the
I mean,
end.
yes, you're not wrong.
But they don't have him anymore.
Who's their third now?
Debbie.
Oh, Mom Debbie's great though.
He is. I agree. But I don't know. It's just you get some bumps on them. They don't like it. They don't like it at all.
What is just the Log Sharks? So
The Log Sharks.
yeah,
The Monterey Long Shark.
no, it was a close game. I think weren't they up 2-0? Did Aces reverse sweep or no?
I don't remember if it was
Oh
reverse
yeah,
sweep.
I don't remember either. But
Well, this will be we'll have more notes on this going forward.
yeah, this is just dragging on.
Yeah.
And then the
Yeah,
Orcas blasted the Knights. That one was not even fun to watch.
No, it was not. Listen, when you have people typing in chat midway through a game, like how many was this best of? That's a problem.
That's a big problem.
They want to leave bad.
Yeah, I mean, granted, I think Noxu was having like really bad internet issues. I do remember seeing at the end of the games he was flashing red like the whole time. So I don't know if that's a big excuse
I don't know.
or
It
know
was-
what I mean?
I will say it was funny that he typed in chat having internet issues and then immediately hit one of the nastiest double taps I've ever seen in a game.
No.
I mean, immediately, it was like maybe 13 seconds later after he typed, "I'm having internet issues." I'm just saying.
And you're like, it don't look like it.
Yeah, I mean, that didn't look like internet issues. Is all I was saying.
Sometimes
Listen,
you have
they're-
to say internet issues just in case you miss it.
No,
okay.
there's a lot of people that do that. There's a lot of people that do that. So many. No, they should be a good team. So
Yeah.
they should be there at the end. You know, 1 week doesn't matter that much. You just can't have a bunch of those 1 weeks in a row.
Yep, exactly.
Like that's all it is.
Yeah, like us. We got blown out by Omaha, came back and won the next ones.
Yeah,
Don't let it get to you.
Yeah, it's the next game. That last game doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, it's done
It
and
just
gone.
doesn't matter.
You,
Yeah,
you
it's
can't
done.
keep thinking
Just-
about it.
Nothing you can do about it.
Nope.
You can learn from it, and then that's it. But you have to move on. There's no other way.
As do we. Are we doing these dogs of the weeks and players of the weeks this week? Because
we have
if so, Koala, you getting the player of the week because I didn't watch.
Oh no!
Yeah, that sucks for you. So
No, you can't tell. You can't. I have no idea.
I got a dog. I got
yeah,
a dog.
give us your dog.
So Pitch's dog of the week is going to Kairuto of the Aces. This man has slept on. He's leading the league in goals right now. He's just
He put in a bunch this weekend.
dude. I mean, he took down the White Sharks alone. But yeah, I mean, dog of the week goes to Kairuto. He's popping off. He's got pull up his stats. He's got 18 goals, 34 shots, 16 saves. He's on offense, on defense, 53 shot percentage. He's played in all 12 games for the Aces so far. Dude's a monster. Slept on. Dog of the week.
Sick.
All right.
Do you have a player that you thought played great this weekend?
Yeah, but the couple I'm thinking of are so fucking chalk. It's
I mean, you can be chalk,
you
man.
know what I mean? I mean, it's hard not to give it to Anomaly or Boss. I honestly just want to give it to the entire team because they showed up. It was undefeated versus undefeated, and it wasn't even not like, granted, Slim is better than Kaipo, but they
I'm
went crazy.
very confused.
Yeah, you
That-
just went
That,
two
that
different
mix
teams.
up.
You're mixing games up, and I am confused.
You
All
said Boss, who is Orcas. They play the Knights.
Okay, I meant
What?
Orcas.
Who handed it to the Knights?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was the Knights.
That's what
Yeah,
you.
they-
You
but it's a
tried to
good
get
team.
too in depth. That was your problem.
Yeah, I
there.
did. I did.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, you put him on the spot, man. I mean, leave him alone.
I mean, to be fair, that's how I felt almost every week. I knew I had it coming, but I had so much stuff going on. I almost never had it like planned out until we looked at the doc and I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, true.
Well,
This
I didn't
guy.
know it until 15 seconds ago.
Yeah, and you messed up. It was definitely Defane. Obviously,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Defane.
sure.
Come on.
Defane was. It was pretty good.
Defane gets on the pitch and he scores goals, man. You know,
That's
that's what he
true.
does. We're not leading into
Well,
an
if you
interview.
had one.
We don't have that.
No interviews.
No interviews. We just
This
get
one's long enough already.
yeah. We're hitting 50 minutes here, boys. So let's go on to all this. Oh, there's a lot down here.
What is
All right, let's go on to the standings real quick, run through, and then trades and signings.
Yeah. Quick standings. Top four. Number one in the Nitro division is Vegas. Number one in the Speed division is Death Valley. Number one in the Drift division is Chicago. And number one in the Burnout division is the Houston Galaxy. Those are your top four. Moving on through 5 through 16. In order, we have Ottawa, Atlantic City, Duval, Jacksonville, Colorado, Fayetteville, Omaha, Honolulu, Rutland at 12, New York at 13, Austin RLC at 14, Memphis at 15, and Palm Beach still alive at 16. And if the season ended today, the teams that are eliminated 17 through 20 would be Monterey, Philadelphia, Columbus, and Phoenix. But that's our week 3 standings. Week 4 coming up, and we'll see what that looks like next week.
Absolutely.
Can't wait for this week's games. It's gonna be so fun to actually be able to watch. We got some trades and signings going down these past couple weeks, starting with Columbus traded away Six Full for a shampoo. We talked about that earlier. We got DK stepping down as a manager, and Rush RX took over.
Yep.
Way to step up for the league. Bacon steps down as a playing manager. He stayed on as a non-playing manager and signed OKKO. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, that's right. Or just KO.
Well,
Okay.
then he.
That's later on.
Okay.
Dude, that's
alright.
later.
Yeah, man.
We're going
We're
in
in
order.
order.
There's an order.
There's
to
a whole.
this.
Okay, I didn't realize that the page had ended.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. We got the Sea Riders releasing Bando and acquiring Bula. That's a thing that happened. Galaxy released Krusty and acquired Coggin.
Yeah.
Froglet retired, so that was crazy. Phoenix signed DK because of that. So
Yeah.
DK didn't spend too much time there in free agency.
No.
Columbus sent Frosty Bacon Jr. to Ottawa, which I got feelings about, for Ghost to King. Then I stepped down as a playing manager as well, because I don't have time to scrim, and I felt bad. And we picked up Huntu, who is a homie.
He's good.
Yeah, he's really good, and yeah, just his personality is awesome. So
Just wait for it. He had the shakes, the debut shakes.
yeah, he did. And again,
Here's-
go over to his YouTube and his Twitch. Give those a follow. He's a cool guy. Cool guy. We got Columbus releasing the guy we just said they picked up, Ghost to King, and they signed Ares. Galaxy released Kongan, who we just said they picked up, to sign Sixies. Vegas sends Corvus to Omaha for Breezy, which, Breezy's great. Which means they released Bass Nectar and signed Toxic Hawk. Then today we saw Columbus, while Louis was sleeping, again, trades Louis to Omaha for Raging Zach.
You'll notice how many times on this list something starts with Columbus.
It's wild.
It's pretty wild. There's a couple galaxies in here,
Yeah, a couple.
but mostly Columbus.
Yeah. I mean, they're only on this next line because of that trade. They had to drop KO and sign Were Tiger, who is an 8-bit homie. So I'm sure Bacon's happy to have him around.
He's. I feel like he's underrated too. So
Yeah,
should be a good signing.
he's
We'll
not.
see.
He's not as bad as we think he is.
Just okay. I literally just said he's underrated. You go, yeah, he's not as bad as you think he is.
That's as
Like,
we
what?
think he is because
I don't think he's that bad. Yes, he's underrated.
That's what I'm saying. We rated him. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we were a part of it
Exactly.
for sure.
Anyways, upcoming matchups and game of the week stuff and things. Game of the week is going to be your number 5 Orcas going in facing number 4 Houston Galaxy. That'd be a fun one.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, it should be a good one. 4 versus 5
Yeah.
should be a banger.
Your notables, we went ahead and put all of our teams on there with number 7 Kraken taking on number 6 Aces and number 11 Sea Riders taking on number 2 Reapers, which that had a potential to be game of the week because those players in that Sea Riders Reapers game.
I still can't believe they're not undefeated, but
Well,
I'm certainly not taking them lightly. Might end up playing tomorrow, maybe. Maybe a Tuesday game. We'll see.
nice. We're skipping
Things
that.
aren't ironed out yet.
Let's go down to predictions because you already talked about a player, so we won't do that this week.
Our favorite segment's time to get number 1 because I came in 3rd last season.
You came in 3rd? I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, you jumped me toward week
Oh.
10.
That's what this is.
It's because I'm too good.
Yeah, whatever. Start with Galaxy Orcas. Game of the week.
Starting with the game of the week is going to be pretty easy pick for me. I'm going with Ottawa.
Same here.
Sorry, Boomer. You let me down when I pick you.
I mean, when they're playing good, that's a scary team. It's crazy.
Then we got Omaha versus
Fayetteville.
Fayetteville. I've took Fayetteville.
Toxic Rams.
Yeah.
Yeah, they might be my favorite team in the league other than my own. I had KC last year. I always rooted for. I see Fayetteville on the field and I'm rooting for him. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go Fayetteville as well. But now that Omaha doesn't have Raging Zach, I don't think they're really that.
Well,
top
that's right. They have
anymore.
Louis now, right?
Yeah.
Louis, Panda, Corvus.
I was getting ready to make my Columbus pick here, and I was gonna go against Columbus, but I gotta fix that. We had next on the sheet though is New York versus Philly.
Yeah.
Taking the Knights. So
Yeah. New York rebounds here for sure.
feel like we're all pretty chalk here. It's gonna be good times.
Yes, it's really something here.
Yeah,
Really
buddy.
something so far.
But hey, this could change things. Memphis versus Austin. I'm debating here.
Yeah, this is.
I think I'm gonna go with Austin. I'm gonna take Austin. Taking a risk.
I'm gonna go
Memphis.
Yeah, I'm going Memphis too.
I'm going Memphis. Yeah.
Lame.
ROC just hasn't looked the part. Memphis, even though they're 1-2, I don't know. They look good.
Moving on, we got Chicago versus Rutland. Rutland's got to put it together. I'm picking them. They got to put it together.
It just feels like they're gonna
Disappoint though. You know what? I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm going to Chicago.
I'm going Chicago too. I don't think Rutland has it figured out, man. It's Chicago for me. They skipped over.
They don't
Columbus.
as of today, but they are going to when that game's played. They're gonna have it figured out. It's gonna be all good. We got Duval versus the Aces. I'm taking Jacksonville.
Ooh.
Have to take Jacksonville, man. Let's go.
We're cracking down on the league. Let's go.
Man.
I mean, it's just sitting there. You're not typing out anything yet. Take the Aces. I don't even care.
I'm going Jacksonville.
You're taking Jazz. Death Valley versus Sea Riders. I'm gonna take the Sea Riders to upset. Just because I want to be different than y'all. Really, I think it's gonna be a great game. I think it could go either way, but I'm taking the Sea Riders to try to get a lead here.
I'm saying Reapers go, move on to 4-0.
It could definitely go either way, but I'm looking forward to the challenge. Hopefully, it goes 5 and put on a show.
Right on. Monterey versus Las Vegas. I'm taking Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'm also taking Las Vegas here. Brother versus brother. Chipmunk's going to be the better one this time.
Yeah, it's
Beef.
kind of hard to go.
You just gonna follow pitch everywhere you go?
Yeah, I do. Is it the same?
Yeah.
He's holding my hand. It's my little lollipop kid over here.
I don't like it, but it is what it is.
Then we got the Scorchers playing Colorado.
Oh, there's another one.
And
down
I'm
here.
taking Colorado. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm taking Colorado too. Scorchers at 0-3. I hope I don't see him at 0-4. But
Well, you kind of are hoping.
for my prediction's sake, I do.
I mean,
think
obviously Koala's gonna follow, so if they lose, we all lose. So he is too. Look at him.
I mean, do they turn around?
Sometimes you just gotta take a risk, Landon. Come on.
Do they turn around? It's too early to be doing this.
I mean, I did it. How many times here? One.
The
two.
Scorchers get their first win
Three of
this week.
Wow. Someone believes in you.
They get their first win.
All
It's,
right.
it's not shade.
It's not pitch either. Sorry.
So yeah, we'll check back in on that. It feels like
But we
there's
did-
more games to pick.
We did skip over. We all took Columbus over Palm Beach. But...
Oh yeah,
did we?
it was just a game I didn't care about. No, yeah, we all took Columbus. They just got Raging Zach, so I had talked about it. That's why I skipped over it, because I was on it and I was like, ooh, I was gonna pick Palm Beach, but they got Raging Zach now, so I think that turns things around for Columbus.
Racing Zach.
Yeah, that. So.
But yeah,
Yeah.
back post is back, baby.
We do have a little bit of Rocket League news for the real game, not this little Rocket League thing we're in.
Oh yeah, true.
The main thing is that NFL Fan Pass is back. Get your Fan Pass. It brings 32 NFL team decals to the Finnick, Breakout, Dominus, and Octane. Plus the return of Gridiron's back. Let's go.
Oh, wait, hold on a second.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna have to fire up Rocket League.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold up.
Hold on.
I saw the tweet. They tweeted it today at 12, and I was like, hey, that's awesome.
Wait,
Hold
is it
up.
right now?
Wait a
It
minute.
says it's back. Oh,
I'm firing the game.
Tell
up
me.
on pod.
you tell me.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look. I'm definitely gonna look. I played ranked earlier when I got on. I didn't even get on
I love me some Gridiron.
casual or anything else. Yeah, if you got 3 other people to play with.
Oh yeah, you have to have the team.
You have to have full team. Gotta have full team. It is right now limited time mode Gridiron.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Football
they
is
do have-
back, baby.
They do have NFL 2023 decals and an
Football is
NFL
back.
referee decal, as well as an NFL theme player
Oh.
anthem, limited time only.
Everyone's gonna be using that referee
Yes,
decal.
sir. Yeah, they are.
I don't know. Not a lot of people used it when it first came out.
Oh, and their anthem it's the Fox.
Yeah,
Or no, wait, is this Fox?
it's been on there before, guys.
Has it?
Yeah,
Not the referee decal.
No,
I
the
currently
anthem.
own it, so yes, it has. It came out for the Super Bowl, guys.
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
Dun, 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 dun,
But yeah,
dun.
that's out. So if you don't have those decals or you want to play some Gridiron, hit us up. I love Gridiron. But that's the show, I believe. It might have been a little wonky. We'll get better. We gotta feel each other out again, and I gotta figure out how to do this recording and editing thing. So stick with us.
Scuffed first one.
Yeah, it's gotta
Yeah,
be.
it's all right.
But we love you.
Obviously.
Thanks for listening. Have a great week 4. We'll be back with you.
See ya.
See ya.